right, shalom.
Shalom.
First things first, we want to give our honor and praise unto Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwadash. When we say Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Barakatha Yahweh, Barakatha Yahushai, Ba'ashem Kwadash. We give double honors to our apostles and elders, which are the apostles and elders, a great millstone, which feed us with knowledge, wisdom, and understanding through the spirit and power of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. We're in the time of the end, 2021, which is hastening the coming of Yahweh, Ba'ashem Yahushai. All right, things are taking place, things are happening. We're going through last times, even these, man, oh my goodness. But this, me and the brother on the way back to the house, and we thought we'd just jump into the spirit. We heard a lyric that went, that when the lies are so good that they don't want to hear the truth.
Yeah.
Okay, that is a very heavy statement, because what does it say? Prophesy unto us what? Smooth things. You want to get that real quick for me? So that's what the world wants to hear. They don't want to hear that they're going to be uncomfortable. They don't want to hear that they're going to have to make a choice. Choices are uncomfortable. That's why people, even in business, those that they might not want to do business with you, but you know what they'll do? They'll take the path of least resistance. Instead of telling you straightforward, they'll say, "Oh, well, call me next week." They'll pull you off. Why? Because they don't want to tell you no right there. Because why? They don't want conflict. They don't want choice. They don't want that having to deal with the problems head up, man.
Right. This is Isaiah 30 and 8 to 12. It says now, go write it before them in a table and note it in a book.
That's why the Lord set up prophets in the ancient world. That's why you had Jeremiah, Isaiah, Ezekiel, Baruch. These were men that were set up in the spirit to do what? To record what was getting ready to be prophesied of. They were set up to record the prophecies. They weren't set up to break down the prophecies.
Right.
They were set up, they were given the prophecies to be written down and to be what? Made plain upon tables. But the understanding wasn't made plain. You see that? Go ahead, bro.
All right. It says that it may be for the time to come forever and ever. All right. Say that this is a rebellious people, lying children that will not hear the law of Yahweh, which say to the seers, see not, and to the prophets, prophesy not unto us.
And that's what they want to tell us today. They want to tell starting with the apostles and elders, they want to say, no, the jab isn't that. Jacob's trouble isn't coming. Those are because they're saying, hey, don't see that vision.
Right. Hide
that vision. We don't want that vision. It has to be something else. That's why they're trying to replace it with other things. Even us coming back to ourselves. These people that are trying to come up against it, what are they doing? They're trying to say, hey, don't have that vision. Don't have that hope.
Right. It says, prophesy not unto us right things. Speak unto us smooth things. Prophesy deceits. So Jake just won't want to hear lies. Jake just won't want to hear lies because lies make Jake feel comfortable. Okay, because they don't have to deal with what's really happening, man. All right, Jake want to stay comfortable. All right, there's going to come a time where you will be uncomfortable. We're supposed to be uncomfortable anyway, because this is not our rest. Since it's not our rest, what's the purpose of being comfortable when we are about to go through some dangerous times, man? All right, man. We are on the path of life, right?
That's right.
And on the path of life is what? Fire on the right and the left, and water on the right. So that's what? That's two dangerous spots where you can fall over. But we have to stay what? on the path of life, man. Now, we going to fall, of course, but we get back up, though, because we still have a chance.
That's right.
Right? It says, go out of, kind of says, get you out of the way, turn aside from the path. Turn aside out of the path, cause the Holy One of Israel to cease from before us. So, Jake don't even want us on the path of life, man.
Man. Look at that.
All right, man. So, so since Jake don't even want us on the path of life, Jake's saying what, man? Live your life. Go to school.
Get an education.
Yeah, for what? For what? What, man? How is me getting a college education, how is that going to get me on to the chariots, man? Because in these colleges, they don't tell you to repent.
No, they don't. They tell you to live your best life.
Exactly. It says, wherefore, thus saith the Holy One of Israel, because ye despise this word, and trust in oppression and perverseness, stay thereon. All right. So Jake, since you trust in oppression, since you trust in Esau, since you want to stay here in Babylon, then you deal with that, man. All right, man, and you deal with everything that you are about to get with it, man, because you ain't gonna like it. Let's get Amos 8 and 11.
That's right.
Amos 8 and 11. It says, because, behold, the days come, saith Yahweh, power, that I will send a famine in the land, not a famine of bread, nor a thirst for water, but of hearing the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua, right?
Yep.
Now, will there be an actual famine of food? Yes, it is. But this is speaking of the bread that never goes stale.
Yep, the bread of life.
Right, that bread of life, man. This word, man. All right. So there's going to come a time when the internet will be shut down. Then you won't be able to scoff. Right, you won't be able to find the prophets.
No.
Because Yahweh Bashem Yahushua has taken them off the street.
Just like now, the Lord put us on the street.
Right.
It's not us coming on the street, it's the Lord what? Ordaining us to come on the street.
Right.
That was all I wanted to add.
It says, and they shall wander from sea to sea, and from the north even to the east. They shall run to and fro to seek the word of Yahweh and shall not find it. In that day shall the fair young virgins, shall the fair virgins and young men faint for thirst. So they will faint for this word, man, for this knowledge. Because this word, this knowledge is the only thing that can save us, man. Nothing else. Alright, man, not no Jabberwocky.
Yep.
Right? Not no Karakma. They can't save you, man. Esau can't save you. Right? So if you go down to Egypt for help, woe unto you.
Yep. Because they don't see nothing beyond Esau's. They don't see nothing beyond here. That's the thing about having vision. Why the apostles, elders always say have vision, because what? Vision transcends you beyond where you're at now. You almost got to put yourself where it's at. You got to put yourself in that feeling. Why? Because that'll further that feeling to it. But if you can't see it, you can't put it into a tangible section. That's the thing about it. It's making it tangible, man. You must make this truth tangible. You must make it palatable. See that? You must make it palatable. You have to make it to be something that you can ingest and it tastes good to you. Even though, yes, it's going to be bitter. Yes, it's going to be hard. Yes, it's gonna be a not easy road, but what? That means you can still eat it and you can still put it in your mouth. If you make it sour at first, you're not gonna eat all of it.
Right.
Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs 29 and 18.
Mm-hmm.
Where there is no vision, the people perish.
That's right.
He that
Just like
keepeth the
Saul.
law, the happy
We
is
went
he.
into that this weekend. Just like Saul. Why did Saul just go to the Witcher Endor? There was no vision.
Right.
And he didn't want to do what? Perish.
Right.
He needed guidance that he had before through the spirit of Yahbashim Yahushai. And guess what? He didn't have that anymore.
Right.
So what did he do? He said, man, damn, I need something. I need
Right.
some kind of, damn. He needed some kind of way to go, man.
Yeah.
You see that? But he didn't get what he wanted, though.
Right. And he still perished anyway.
Exactly.
Right, man? So these Americans, they don't have no vision, man. So since they don't have no vision, they don't have no hope. All right, man. Because hope, it's just like because vision brings hope.
That's right.
744.
Hey, yeah.
All right, man. Vision brings hope. Vision brings hope. Vision brings hope, man. All right. Now the reason why they took the Jabberwocky and they will be taking the Karagma too is because they don't have no hope. All right, man. Their leader, Creepy Joe Biden, he's not telling them what they. He's not telling them what they need. He's not telling them what they need to hear, man. He's lying to them.
That's right.
So, by you trusting in this man, that's going to bring you to total destruction, man. Because it says, "Woe unto him that trusteth in man, that make the flesh his arm." People, don't you know that Joe Biden can't even walk up the steps by himself?
Jeez. That's why, you don't put your trust in a society that's already fallen, man.
Right.
And it says, if Satan stand against Satan, if come against Satan, how can his kingdom stand?
Right, he can't.
And then you see what? The left versus the right versus this versus that. Like, they're beefing, man.
Right.
They're clearly showing you they're in a time of uncertainty. That's why the apostle put that video out about Jake, the children of light, or the children of darkness are wiser than the children of light.
Right.
Because where you are supposed to be on your stuff right now, you got clear occasions of them actually experimenting on you.
Right.
In history that nobody really knew about, but it's actually documented in history of them experimenting. You should feel more reluctant to do anything.
Right.
But you're not. You're more silent, docile. When you got Edomites that are in the system, got good jobs, got the know-how. All right, they got a brain about themselves. You see that? Go ahead, bro.
Hold on. Let's say. Keep on going. I gotta find it.
Okay, but that is our main objection right now, is to show our people that, look, you gotta stand on your own, man. You can't keep going to your enemy for the one of all things, even though that's the curses. But you gotta understand who your enemy is and what's going on with your enemy and why does he want you to do certain things. Because it's not for your benefit, it's for his benefit. He's gonna benefit for you taking this. Why? Ask yourself that. Why would he benefit from me taking this? Because why? You're not going to be the same thing, man.
Right.
That's his chief goal, because you're always a target. It don't matter what you're doing. Just like if you start a business, what's your ultimate target? It's to make it.
Yeah.
You want to have a successful business, right?
Yeah.
So what's Esau's target? He can't have a successful business until
Without customers.
Exactly.
Yeah. Right, man. To Esau, man, this is a business, and you people are his customers. Right? So he all right. So he brands and promotes something in his business that he wants you people to be interested in getting, right? So he all right. So he promoted what, man? The Jab on TV, on cartoons, all right, man, on YouTube, on the news. You people fell for it, man. You said, oh shit, I get that.
Yeah.
Now look at you, shaking, man, shaking with no hope.
Yeah. And then now you're in a position because what's happening right now is the trying of men's faith. You can say you have faith, but that's the difference between, that's like, oh yeah, you going in, but then all of a sudden you come to the club, and then the club asks you what's the password. You don't know the password.
Right.
You might have your club glows on and everything else, but you don't have the password.
So you can't get in.
Exactly. But because you didn't anticipate there being a password to it.
Right.
So this truth is the same way. You can do all you want, but there's a time where you're gonna have to prove that's your password. How you handle the situations that come to you. That's how you give the password. The password is your actions. The password is how you conduct yourself, your integrity, man. All right. Oh, that's why it says he's gonna try the world. MOTB is gonna be a worldwide thing. This is not gonna be oh, it's just my city. You know, you got to come to the city of MOTB. No, it's going to be a worldwide thing because they're going to, just like now, they're implementing it on a worldwide scale of the thought and the mindset that comes with the MOTB. See that? Go ahead, bro.
This is Proverbs 22:3. A prudent man foreseeth the evil and hideth himself.
So that's what prudence is. What? To look into.
Yeah.
To take knowledge of. To go to research.
Mm-hmm.
That's why we say this. You don't think it's just us saying it. Who goes a minor into something and then dig out something so spectacular?
Right.
That doesn't sound right, does it? That means what? They would have to research it, and then research it again. Why? Because you want to make sure that you're correct. That's what they're not intaking. They're not saying, oh, damn, maybe these guys looked it up. But if you guys would look up the word that we telling you and follow along, you would see what? Oh, snap. That's word is in there.
Right.
Go ahead, Out.
Say, but the simple pass on and or punished. So the simple are the ones that took the jab, man, because they didn't foresee the evil, man. Right? They were afraid of the virus. So they went ahead and they didn't think about it. They just made a quick decision. Oh, I'll do it.
Yep.
Look it up. Ask yourself, why are they pushing it so hard? What's the point of them pushing it so hard? They're pushing it hard for a reason, man. Okay. All right? Because on the Georgia Guidestones, they say what? Well, what, man? That they wanna rid the world of how many people?
It's only going to be 500 million.
See, man?
And there's 7 billion people on the planet Earth.
500 million, man. Wow. Come on, man. This man is a death dealer, man. He sells death. He promotes death. You people have fell into it, man. All right, man, all that faith you had, it went out the window.
For a moment.
Yeah.
That's all you're doing. You're living for a moment. You're not living for, this is not MOTB is not eternity, man.
No.
MOTV is not eternity. You're going to take that for a small bit of time, and then guess what? Judgment's going to come, and then guess what? You ain't going to be able to hide or do anything else, man.
Right. This is Ephesians 2:8.
Mm-hmm.
For by grace are ye saved through faith.
Exactly. For by grace are you saved through faith.
Yeah.
That's not saying, oh, you got to do. No, man. You got to believe in this thing. That's what we've been given. We've been given a hope. Belief is a power.
Yeah.
Hope is a power. Faith is a power, man. You know? Go ahead, bro.
It says, and not that of yourselves, it is the gift of Yahweh. So faith is a gift. Not all men have faith. And not every Israelite man have faith either. Right? And I know you people don't have faith at all because of what you did. Right? So, right? And so, Jake, if you're family take it, amen. Amen. They took it. They didn't have faith.
Your family don't dictate who you are.
Right.
Your people around you in the world don't dictate. That's why the Lord said what? In Matthew, I should what? I come to send a man of variance against what? His own household, man.
Yeah.
So the Lord coming is not a part of, this is not Bill Cosby and we all in good times and chilling out, you know what I'm saying, and having fun and shit. No. It's coming to put a variance, man. Go ahead.
It says, not of works, lest any man should boast. Right? So the only work we should be doing is keeping the faith and fighting the good fight of faith.
Yeah.
That's it. Okay? So it's best to get this knowledge now, man. It's best to get this knowledge now. Because it's going to come a day where you won't be able to get it nor find it. Right? Because we're speaking the words of Yahweh Bashem Yahushua. If you don't like the way it come out, that's on you. Because your feelings will not be spared.
That's right.
Right? And Yahweh Bashem Yahushua won't spare you either. If you don't repent.
Yo, I'm gonna let you keep going. I gotta pull in and get this. Yeah.
Let's see.
Yo. I'll be right back. Go ahead, bro.
All right. Hebrews 11 and 1. It says, faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not seen. Right, so so faith is the foundation, man, that we need, man, right, to stand firm in this knowledge, man. Okay, it says, verse 25, choosing rather to suffer affliction with the people of Yahweh than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. Right, so Moses, he chose affliction than to enjoy the pleasures of sin for a season. The jab and the charagma are just the pleasures of sin for a season. That's all it is. A pleasure of sin for a season, man. And seasons, they come and go. So that time that you have is going to come and go. So when they say peace and safety, First Thessalonians 5 and 3. For when they shall say peace and safety, then sudden destruction cometh upon them, as travail upon a woman with child, and they shall not escape. See? Alright, so with that, I say Shalom. Call Halayim La Alahayinawa, Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem, Kakadash, Bakatham. Double honors to the apostles and elders, the great millstone, the Ruel, and the salute, and the Shalom to all the Akim that are out here laboring, pushing this truth in all sincerity and the truth. And with that, I say Shalom.